I'm Grace Torrey, and you're listening to That Girl the Podcast. Grab a beverage of choice and settle in, because the new episode is starting now. Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl, Grace Torrey, and I am back with a whole new podcast episode. If you did not see our last podcast episode, this is part 2 of Hot Girl Autumn, the Ultimate Guide 2023. So in our last episode, we talked about essentials that are must-haves, as well as activities that you can do in the fall time. And now we are going to be talking about fashion. What is going to be popping off? What is going to be trending? What is everybody going to be wearing this autumn? So let's go ahead and jump on into it. As you can see, I am dressed for the occasion. I am wearing my chunky sweater and some other things that I will talk about that are going to be definitely trending this fall. A little bit of credibility / bragging. I have done 4 episodes of trending seasons and I've never been wrong. So I really love predicting these. I would like to say I'm really good at it, and I'm really excited to talk about this fall because I feel like it's going to be some really good trends. Okay, so the first thing we're going to be talking about is what colors are going to be trending overall. White and cream definitely for sure are going to be trending, as well as black. Red is going to be a good color for like accenting things with, like, I don't know, it's going to be trending. I don't know. Olive and sage green are also going to be big, as well as gold, mustard, and tan, just like any variety of yellow, honestly, except for bright yellow, like deeper yellows. So those are the colors that I think are definitely going to be trending, are going to be on the forefront of fashion this fall, and we're definitely going to be seeing a lot of them. Next are some shoes. I'm definitely going to be talking about a lot of shoes. This list is in no particular order, so I'm kind of going to be bouncing from shoes to outfits to makeup, back to shoes to dresses, or whatever. I'm going to be bouncing around a lot. So the first shoes we're going to be talking about are cowgirl boots. I think they're definitely going to be trending with like dresses. I don't really see them with like pants as much, but with skirts and dresses, I think we're going to be seeing cowgirl boots still. They're still going to be around, as well as Doc Martens. I think Doc Martens are going to be back. I think that they've slowly been coming back. We've seen some chunky shoes in the past, and I think that has been leading up to Doc Martens coming back. I've already seen them a little bit. As we know, fashion is very circular and things go in and out of style, and I think we're really slowly getting back to like the 2010s fashion. We're definitely adding a twist to it, and we're not fully going back to that, but I am seeing some 2010s fashion trending again. One of those items being Doc Martens. So I think that there's going to be some denim that's trending. I definitely think denim is going to be here for the fall. However, the colors that I'm seeing trending are like a lighter denim, so that light wash denim versus the darker denim. I like the light wash more. I think it's definitely been trending a lot more recently, and it's going to continue to trend through the fall time. And then also black denim, so any denim in the shade of black, a little bit distressed. I think that's going to stick around for the fall time and be the 2 colors of denim we're going to see. Also, thank you to Eras Tour. Eras Tour has definitely shaped fashion going forward in the immediate future, and I think we're going to see a lot of Evermore vibes. So plaid, that long coat look, a little bit more natural / whimsical, I guess. I don't even know how to explain it. Just very Evermore vibes. That album, everything she wore, is definitely on point with fashion. Her fall fashion is generally very good as well, so I think we're all going to be kind of looking at Taylor and what she's worn in the past for fashion inspo. I think everyone still is and will continue to. Her outfits and fashion style has really impacted us. And I think with Eras Tour fresh on everyone's mind, as well as it's still going, we are definitely going to be continuing to see a lot of Taylor and her influence on fashion. So definitely very Evermore-esque vibes. I think another thing which I kind of tried to emulate, these are a little too tight, but loose braids are going to be trending in the fall. So mine are a little too tight. They need to be a little bit looser, but so loose braids, whether they're double where it's like one on each side like I have on right now, or it's a singular braid in the back that's very loosely done with some hair falling out at the sides, I think that loose braids are definitely going to be a very common trend this fall. Next on the list, we have handmade jewelry. So I think that handmade jewelry has been very big this summer with like this beads and such. And then I think that it's going to continue to be a trend, but it's going to be a little bit more muted. There's not going to be as many colors. It's going to be pearls. It's going to be gold. It's going to be very kind of like, I don't want to say sophisticated, but it's not going to have all the colors. It's just going to be a much more muted version, but it's going to continue to be a trend. I think handmade jewelry is really cute and it's going to stick around for a while. So you guys know those Uggs, the ankle length brown Uggs. Everyone knows what I'm talking about. Those are still going to be around for sure. I think that the shorter ones that are kind of like clogs are going to be around, but also the ankle length ones, I don't know why I can't say that, are going to be big this fall. I don't think we're going to get the high ones that are like right below the knee. I really hope we don't, honestly, because I still don't like those. But I think the ankle length ones are definitely going to come into play as everyone wants to be cozy. And I think kind of going along those lines, street style meets cozy is going to be one of the themes this fall, where it is those Uggs with like some denim jeans, a little oversized sweatshirt, and a beanie. I think that's definitely going to be one of the ways that people tend to go for a trend in the fall. And then there's going to be other trends for sure that I'm going to get into. But that's the first one for sure, is like that street style, but make it very cozy and comfortable. Another one, like another vibe that I see people going towards for fall is romanticizing like life, like a romanticizing era where it's very soft and warm, but also very, I don't know, like what you picture your favorite people in a book wearing, like the main character of a book, what you picture her wearing is what I think people are going to be going for in fashion, what people wore in the movies, that elevated like fashion where you just romanticize your life and what you see yourself wearing. I think that's going to be a trend. I don't know if that made any sense, but I think people are really going to be romanticizing their lives and following that like vibe. I don't know if this is making sense. I don't know how else to explain it. So next, I think like just an example of an outfit that I'm definitely see people wearing when it comes to sweatshirts. I think people either are going to wear like a cropped sweatshirt with high-waisted jeans, or they're going to wear, or high-waisted pants in general, or they're just going to wear an oversized sweatshirt with like jeans and it's going to be like that street style vibe, or leggings or whatever. I don't think that there's going to be like any normal size sweatshirts. I think they're either going to be cropped or they're going to be very oversized, just like going on trend, which I'm here for. Those are like my two vibes. I'm either like wanting to be oversized and a little bloated, or I'm like, girl, we're showing it all off and I'm cropped with my midriff showing. So I'm okay with that. So going on makeup, I kind of tried to do this. So if you're watching right now, I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up. Sorry, there's like a dog hair on my face, so that's not very flattering. The camera's not doing a very good job of picking it up, but I think that natural makeup that's a little bit more matte than the glowy makeup we had in the summer, with a deep red lipstick, some deep red blush, and winged eyeliner, guys. I think winged eyeliner is coming back, but like not super aggressive, very natural winged eyeliner. I think that's what makeup is gonna go towards. So very natural, not as glowy, but still a little glowy compared to the summer. And then combating that, or like, what's the word I'm looking for? Contrasting that with some deep red blush and some deep red lipstick, and then a little bit of winged eyeliner, because who doesn't love winged eyeliner? So that is definitely what I see makeup doing. I think that eyeshadow is still going to be very natural. I personally think that the fall is a perfect time to accentuate my eyes, because I have green eyes, so when I wear bronze eyeshadow, it makes my eyes really stand out. So I'm still going to be doing the glittery bronze vibe, but I think it's going to be more natural with some eyeliner. I also think that there's going to be something to add to this that's gonna like make it a little different than like 2010 and stuff. I don't know what it's gonna be yet, whether that's like a certain stripe of glitter somewhere on the eye that like we haven't seen before, or we're gonna be wearing pearls somewhere that we haven't seen them like on our face. Like there's gonna be some sort of trend that is gonna make this look a little different than it has in the past, but I don't know what it's gonna be yet, and I'm really excited to see, because I know we're gonna put a twist on the basic trend, but I don't know what that twist is gonna be yet. So next, in terms of jewelry, you can kind of tell by what I have on already, but we are gonna be more gold jewelry than silver jewelry. Sorry, silver girlies, but I think the gold jewelry is gonna be where it's at. Everyone's gonna be sticking to the gold jewelry. So I'm very excited for that because I am a gold jewelry girl. I've tried to be silver, but I feel like it washes me out, so I am on the gold team. I'm excited. So shout out to the Dyson Airwrap. I think that everyone's still going to be trying to get their money's worth out of that. So we are going to be seeing blowout and loose curls as the trend for hair in the fall. It's going to be very natural, loose, not very tight at all. I think that is definitely going to be the vibe for hair and what we're going to see. Kind of like that 90s blowout, like very Jennifer Aniston on Friends. Those are the vibes. I'm really excited. I just bought a new curler. It was like 20 bucks at Target because she's poor, but I'm excited to play with it and see what I can do and how I'm gonna kind of mimic the Dyson Loose Waves blowout with my $20 hair curler, so stay tuned. Claw clips aren't going anywhere. Claw clips are gonna still be a thing. More muted colors. I think they're gonna be matching our fall trend colors that we've been seeing. Maybe some burnt orange, maybe some cream, but I'm very excited to keep the claw clip trend alive because they are nice. They're very practical, they're very useful, and I like that they're trending. So if you watched my episode last time, the last episode where I talked about essentials, one thing I mentioned was high top Converse. So going off of that, I think that's something that's going to be trending in general is high top tennis shoes. So Jordans, Converse, maybe a little Vans. I think there's definitely going to be some high top shoes that are trending, that are the go-to girls. Sorry if you hear my dogs barking. Josh is outside with one of his friends and Evie doesn't like it, so she has to tell everyone about it. But like I mentioned, I think Jordans and then the Converse that are like platforms that have the fuzz on the inside, I think those are gonna be so trendy. So you're either gonna be a Jordans girly or a Converse girly, or you're both. I'm honestly both, but I think that these are going to be so trendy and probably the go-to shoe for most people this fall. The half up hairdo where you put half of your hair up in a little claw clip or something, those are going to be trendy. I think anything that looks very minimal effort is going to be trendy this fall. Anything that's quick, anything that's easy, cozy, not too hard is going to be the vibes. Very soft. I think soft is a word that we're going to see a lot of. Obviously, this is trendy every fall, but it's not going anywhere, and that is going to be layering. So maybe put a crop tank top with a jacket over it. Maybe put a crop tank top with like a button-up shirt and then a jacket. I see jackets, tank tops, sweaters, turtlenecks, and then like socks peeking out of ankle boots. Very layered. I think the vibes are like, certainly you're going to be able to tell that someone is layering, which is great because it's super practical if you need to take things off, put things on, see what kind of temperature you're working with, and go from there, whether you're in a classroom, whether you're at work. You never know what the temperature is going to be, so this is very practical. And I'm excited to kind of play around with layering and see what accent colors we can do. So another kind of vibe is like a sophisticated old money look. I think that the trends have been very new money recently. Like the look of how people dress has been very new money, but I think that we're going to go back to that sophisticated old money look that was very trendy back in like the late 2010s, like 17, 18, 19. I think we're going to go back to that, have like little mini skirts. When I say mini skirts, I mean like plaid mini skirts with like tights and ankle boots, and then we're going to see like blazers and button-up shirts, and it's going to be very old money, which is why gold jewelry is kind of like a trend there, and like pearls, because that's very old money. So I definitely see that. I don't think there's going to be many patterns. Definitely plaid, but when it comes to like flower patterns and leaves patterns and polka dots and things like that, I don't think that's going to be a thing. I think it's going to be very, I don't know if I'm using this word correctly, but monochromatic, where you have like one color top, a different color bottom, a different color blazer. I think that's how people are going to be dressing and expressing their different styles. I don't think there's going to be a lot of patterns, sadly, because I love my floral patterns. I'm a floral pattern girly, but This is definitely where we're headed. Maybe a little bit of lace, but I don't think very much at all. I think you're gonna have to be very careful with how you pair it to make it trendy versus not trendy. So going back to makeup, one makeup brand that I think is absolutely killing it and is coming out with the perfect colors for every season is Rare Beauty. This could be partially because they're very on pulse with the trends. This could be partially because every time there's a big event, it seems like Rare Beauty is there. They're very on top of what they choose to promote, what things they support, like mental health. They're very big with mental health. Selena is also very active. She's very trendy right now. Her outfits are definitely very inspiring. People are gathering a lot of outfit inspiration from Selena. I just think that Rare Beauty is going to continue to make sales. Everyone's going to be buying from them, and their products are so good. Like, I love Rare Beauty. So I definitely think that they're going to continue to do well and everyone's going to be purchasing from them. If you're in doubt on what colors are trending, just look at Rare Beauty and then you know, because they either recently came out with a color about it, they're talking about it, or etc. Knit items in general, but definitely chunky knit scarves and chunky knit sweaters. I'm wearing a chunky knit turtleneck sweater right now. Even though it's 90 degrees outside, we had to get the vibes for the podcast, you know? So it may be 90 degrees outside, but in here we are feeling the fall. It's very chunky, very fun. I love it. So yeah, I do see scarves are not going to be like, they're going to be huge, but not like the thin scarves everyone used to wear that were like infinity scarves. I think like very chunky knit scarves are going to be more of the vibe with the knit gloves and beanies, like very much that versus the thinner scarves that we saw in the past. Button-up shirts. I mentioned this previously, but honestly, any button-up shirt, whether it's more casual, more dressed up, more sophisticated, more chill, like any button-up shirt that you can layer, we're definitely going to be seeing. So crop top, button-up shirt, jeans, button-up shirt with a cute black skirt and some booties, like you're going to be seeing them everywhere, and they're going to be a big staple this year. Ankle boots, I already mentioned ankle boots, but whether it's the heeled ones, whether it's like more of the not so heeled, I can't remember what brand they are. I love how I just said not so heeled. But they're like, they don't have a heel, but they're chunky bottomed. I don't remember the brand, but those are going to be popular. Just ankle boots in general, I definitely see, not so much like Hunter rain boots, but the trendy ones. I definitely think I definitely think ankle boots are sticking around another year. And lastly, but not least, of course I had to put something in for my cozy girls. All of this is like peak fashion. Obviously, if you are wearing sports bra, leggings, and tennis shoes, like you are still very trendy, you know, like over the shoulder fanny packs. I don't know what they're called. Those are very trendy. Like, girl, you are still killing it. This is just like, if you want to get dressed up type trend, like if you're going out type trend. So yeah, this is in no way coming after the cozy girls, because I myself am a cozy girl. I'm here with you. I'm on the same team. But that being said, very last fashion trend is scrunchies. Scrunchies are staying around, especially for the cozy girls who just want to throw their hair back. Scrunchies aren't going anywhere. Don't worry. You are a vibe. Between your claw clips and your scrunchies, you are safe another season. So that is it for what I see being very trendy in the fall of 2023. This is your hot girl autumn. This is your time to elevate that style. I think fashion in the fall is honestly the best time. Like fall fashion is the best out of all the seasons. It's very important to me and I love talking about it. So I hope that you enjoyed. Let me know what your favorite staple is for the fall time, and if you think it's going to be trending, what you think the trends are going to be. Don't forget to follow on whatever platform you're currently on. So if you're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, whatever it may be, definitely follow to let me know that you are sticking around and you want to join the community of girlies who are working to become the best version of ourselves. Don't forget to like if you're on YouTube, or leave a rating and a review if you're on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. It takes about 0.2 seconds and it really elevates my podcast, gets so many more people to see it, and it becomes so much bigger, and it's literally free and takes you half a second. So I would really appreciate it. Don't forget to follow on Instagram and TikTok. I feel like I'm very unhinged on TikTok and Threads, and I'm very aesthetic on Instagram. So depending on your vibes, maybe you want to hang out on both sides. You can find all of my links down below. I think that's pretty much it. If you're watching this on the Wednesday that it comes out, I hope you have a great night. If you're watching this on any other day, I hope you have a great morning, afternoon, or night. I love you so, so much, and I'll see you in my next podcast episode. Bye, guys.
You was the first